And guys, finally we are at the end of Case A for these 2018 ration series. So I guess next week we will break into Case B, finally. What we have here is menu number 12, elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. Yum. Well, let's bust into this thing, see what we got inside. Man, I tell you, some of these things are just a pain. I don't know if I don't get the right leverage in them or what, but everything out of the bag. FRH, accessory packet. Got our spoon, a hot beverage bag, wheat snack bread, trans fat free, cheese spread, chocolate protein powder drink. No, Skittles, man. These are the worst Skittles ever, man. They're just so sharp. Some hot sauce. Here's our sleeve. Elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. And lastly, some mango peach applesauce. Kind of hoping that there's another drink in here besides coffee, because if you don't like protein drink, you are just SOL. Coffee creamer, sugar salts, matches moist towelette, TP and gum, so no drink besides yum yum chocolate protein powder. Alright, as Steve would say, let's get this stuff onto the tray. You can see some heat got to these things after a while. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really care for them, but it's a shame because these Skittles really aren't that old, which is kind of surprising that they are such a hot mess. And then the protein powder. Yeah. Okay, I used my hot logic again, so this thing is scorching hot. I mean, hot. The nice thing about it, man, using that thing over an FRH is these bags aren't wet. Makes it a lot easier to get out. You see, man, you look at all the little spices in there. Man. Woo! Whoa! Hot. And that's hot. But I guess you realize that from all my complaining. Now, another thing I did is I put my cheese in there too, and it was really soupy, so I just let it sit out for a little bit. You can still hear it's kind of runny, but I did it on purpose because I want to mix it into this tomato sauce. And I kind of did it because I want these oils to get all in here and mix in and just give it a different kind of flavor. And I'm going to take the rest of this right on top of the wheat snack bread. Makes it so much easier just to be able to spread this out. You can see it just glistens and glides and slides right over that snack bread. Even though snack bread is definitely not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. But let's mix this in here. Get that all incorporated, and you can see with that heat, and the heat of this is just going to melt inside of there. But this remains untouched. And without further ado, let's get to sampling. Now I know I do have some of them cheese oils over here, which is going to add a different flavor profile to this. You see, man, there's our little elbow macaroni and tomato sauce with oils and cheese. And one thing I appreciate about this is it's not a big soupy mess. Get some of this with this cheese in here. Come on, guys, get in there. Oop, try not to spill all that. It's a big old glob of cheese. And that's really good because it tempers down just tomato sauce, which can definitely be a little overpowering. Grab some hot sauce and we'll sprinkle that on here as well. Just a little over there. Oh. This is probably what it's going to need just to make it all nice and happy. A little bit of hot sauce. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. And again, for something as simple, it has an awful lot of ingredients. So I'll put the major ones right down there on the bottom. I'm actually kind of surprised they don't like have any like TVP crumbles or anything like that, but I'm not really complaining. This stuff is actually pretty good. But I will say, if tomato sauce activates your heartburn, this will definitely probably tear you up. So just keep that in mind. Try a little of our mango applesauce. If I don't spill it everywhere. Like that. I don't know if you can hear Sherman, but man, he's having a little lick fest behind me, grooming himself. Little loud little dog. All I really taste is applesauce. There just might be the slightest hint of mango, but it's not really coming across for me. Take a look at this sad wheat snack bread. The wheat snack bread is okay. This definitely needs a crunch component. It needs crackers or something like that. But with this cheese, seeing how it was nice and melted, it really is stuck in these little grooves and crannies and kind of absorbed into this bread, which makes it not taste as bad. But it still has that weird kind of smell to it. But again, what are you going to do? Let's try to mix and match some of this stuff. Grab a little of this, put it on the snack bread. Ordinarily, I would just tear this up and throw that in, but seeing how there's no crunch component, why bother? That kind of works. Now we'll look at this chocolate protein shake, man. You can see it is thick. Looks like it's been here for a little while, too. Try to give this another stir. Try to kind of wake it up a little bit. Man, that is a thick, soupy mess. And let's give it a try. Really didn't get any of the actual protein drink. That was about all that foam on the top. Let's try that again. Well, that's better. But if you do happen to like chocolate, you probably definitely will enjoy that. Tastes more like a shake or something like that. You throw your creamer in there if you've got it. Makes it a little more milky type. And lastly, the Skittles of Doom. I know some people really enjoy these things, but to me they're just too sharp for my palate. I don't know why, but yeah. They're really sharp when you bite into them to start with. But then when you compound it, that these are sour, man, that was like getting kicked in the face. Wow. Wow, those are powerful. I have to recover from that. And then still over here, I got my my sugar, salt, and my coffee that I can have later when I'm on Radio Watch or whatever. Well, everybody, this was the final one, the final ration of Case A. This was menu number 12, elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. Actually, not a bad ration in itself. Wish it had crackers, but outside of that, pretty tasty. I think I'd be happy with this when I was out in the field. I don't think I'd have any problems with it, except for these Skittles. I would have to trade somebody for something else, anything else. But usually with an item like Skittles, you wouldn't have very hard time getting a good trade. Well, everybody, thank you all for joining me. thanks for watching, and I will see you all on my next review. Bye.